Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's close to all of our hearts: happiness. We all want it, but sometimes it feels elusive. As a 40-year-old athlete, I've learned a thing or two about what it takes to cultivate lasting happiness. It's not about luck or circumstance. It's about making conscious choices every single day that nourish your mind, body, and soul. In this video, I'm sharing 7 powerful habits that have transformed my life and continue to guide me on my journey to greater well-being. These aren't just tips. They're principles I live by, and I believe they can make a world of difference for you too. So let's jump right in. This might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how often we tolerate things that drain our energy and steal our joy. It's time to get real with ourselves and identify the sources of negativity in our lives. Are there toxic relationships that leave you feeling depleted? Are you constantly surrounded by negativity that drags you down? Is there a job or a commitment that is sucking the life out of you? Listen to your gut. It's telling you something for a reason. Sometimes, the kindest thing you can do for yourself is walk away from what's hurting you, even if it's hard. That might mean setting boundaries with certain people, distancing yourself from unhealthy environments, or making a major life change. It takes courage, but trust me, your mental health is worth it. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people and situations that uplift you, empower you, and make you feel alive. Don't settle for anything less. Prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, it's essential. When you're feeling good, you're able to show up fully for yourself and the people you care about. So, take a good hard look at your life and ask yourself, what needs to go? What changes can you make today to create a more positive and supportive environment for yourself? One of the simplest yet most effective habits I've incorporated into my routine is planning my day the night before. It might sound basic, but trust me, it's a game changer. Before I drift off to sleep, I take a few minutes to map out the following day. I write down my top 3 priorities, the things I absolutely need to accomplish, and I schedule time for them in my calendar. This does wonders for my productivity because I wake up with a clear sense of purpose and direction. I'm not wasting precious mental energy trying to figure out what to tackle first. But beyond productivity, this practice also reduces stress and anxiety. When you have a plan, you feel more in control of your time and your life. You're less likely to feel overwhelmed or like you're constantly playing catch-up. Think of it as setting yourself up for success before the day even begins. By taking those few minutes each evening to organize your thoughts and intentions, you're creating a roadmap for a smoother, more fulfilling day ahead. Try it for yourself. Before you reach for that book or turn off the lights, grab a notebook or open your planner and jot down your top priorities for tomorrow. Visualize yourself accomplishing those tasks with ease. You'll be amazed at how much more focused and energized you feel when you wake up with a plan. In a world that often highlights negativity, it's more important than ever to cultivate a positive mindset. And that starts with focusing on the good in our lives. It's easy to get caught up in the trap of self-criticism, dwelling on our flaws and shortcomings. But that kind of negative self-talk is incredibly damaging to our well-being. Instead, I challenge you to shift your perspective. Make a conscious effort to appreciate the positive aspects of your life, both big and small. Start by acknowledging your accomplishments, no matter how seemingly insignificant. Did you crush a workout? Did you finally finish that project you've been putting off? Celebrate your wins, big or small. Practice gratitude daily. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be your health, your loved ones, a beautiful sunset, or even a delicious meal. When you train your mind to focus on the positive, you start to notice more of it in your everyday life. It's like putting on a pair of rose-colored glasses. The world seems brighter, and challenges feel more manageable. Remember, you are your own biggest critic. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a loved one. Patience. It's a virtue we often hear about, but in our fast-paced world, it can be a tough one to master. We live in a culture of instant gratification, where we expect to see results overnight. But the truth is, real lasting change takes time. Whether it's achieving a fitness goal, building a successful business, or developing a new skill, the journey is rarely linear. There will be setbacks. There will be moments of doubt. There will be times when you want to throw in the towel. But it's during those challenging moments that patience becomes your superpower. Trust the process. Embrace the journey, even the messy parts. Understand that every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, is bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. Instead of obsessing over the finish line, focus on the present moment. Find joy in the small victories along the way. Celebrate your progress, no matter how incremental. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be. So be patient with yourself, be persistent, and never, ever give up on what you're striving for. Now, let's talk about social media. It's become an integral part of our lives, but it's not without its downsides. In fact, excessive social media use has been linked to increased feelings of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Why? Because it often presents us with a distorted view of reality. We're bombarded with curated images of perfection, which can leave us feeling inadequate and envious. We start comparing our lives to others, focusing on what we lack instead of appreciating what we have. It's a recipe for unhappiness. That's why it's so important to be mindful of our social media consumption. Set limits on your daily usage. Consider scheduling specific times to check your feeds rather than mindlessly scrolling throughout the day. And here's a radical idea. Use social media as a reward. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing in the morning or as a way to procrastinate, tell yourself you'll only allow yourself some scroll time after you've completed a task or accomplished a goal. Remember, social media should enhance your life, not detract from it. Be selective about who you follow. Unfollow accounts that trigger negative emotions or make you feel bad about yourself. Instead, fill your feed with content that inspires you, educates you, or simply makes you smile. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the power of movement. And no, I'm not talking about grueling workouts or training for a marathon, unless that's your thing, of course. I'm talking about incorporating regular, moderate exercise into your routine. Even just 30 minutes of brisk walking, dancing, swimming, or any activity that gets your heart rate up can work wonders for your mood and overall well-being. Exercise is a proven stress buster. It releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in our brains that have mood-boosting and pain-relieving effects. Think of exercise as a natural antidepressant. It can help alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression, improve sleep quality, and boost self-esteem. And the best part? You don't need a fancy gym membership or expensive equipment to reap the benefits. Find an activity you genuinely enjoy, something that makes you feel good, and make it a part of your daily routine. Walk in nature, join a dance class, go for a bike ride with a friend, or simply put on some music and move your body. Remember, exercise should be a celebration of what your body can do, not a punishment for what you ate. Find joy in movement, and your body and mind will thank you for it. So there you have it, 7 powerful habits that have made all the difference in my life. And I believe they can do the same for you. Remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices every day that nourish your mind, body, and soul. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the habits you incorporate into your daily routine to boost your happiness? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Wishing you all good health, happiness, and safety. Until next time.